Are science and faith truly at war? Many believe you must choose one or the other, as if the laboratory and the sanctuary are worlds apart. Science is seen as facts and evidence, faith as belief in the unseen. The gap seems unbridgeable. This narrative is reinforced everywhere, suggesting that as science advances, faith retreats. But is this really true? Is the relationship between science and faith one of conflict? For countless scientists throughout history, science is not a barrier to faith, it's a pathway. The tools of science, observation, experimentation, analysis, can reveal the handiwork of a creator in breathtaking detail. My work in genetics hasn't eroded my faith, it's fortified it. The more I learn about life's intricate machinery, the more I'm filled with awe and wonder. The quest to understand the natural world doesn't lead away from God. For many, it leads to a deeper appreciation for the mind behind it all. Science and faith are not enemies, they are partners in the search for truth. The universe invites us to see it not as a random accident, but as a masterpiece of elegance and purpose.
As a biologist, leading the Human Genome Project revealed more than a sequence of chemicals, it revealed a language. This language, written in 3 billion letters, contains the instructions for building a human being. A single DNA strand, if uncoiled, would stretch nearly 6 feet, yet fits inside a microscopic space. Within that space is a digital code more complex than any software we've created. This code dictates everything from eye color to disease risk, operating with unerring precision. DNA isn't a random jumble. It's organized into genes, coherent sentences in a vast instruction manual. These sentences are regulated by complex rules, turning them on and off at the right times. The patterns are too orderly, the systems too interdependent, to be easily explained by chance. As a scientist, I look for explanations. The sophistication of this language suggests an intelligent author. The genetic code's beauty and logic look like the hallmarks of design. This doesn't deny evolution as a mechanism, but suggests the mechanism itself was established by a creator. Evolution may be the process, but the process itself is elegant and purposeful. The cell's informational system points toward purpose, not accident. The more we study, the more we see the fingerprints of design. Life's diversity and wonder reflect a creator's intention. DNA is fundamentally an information-bearing molecule. In our experience, complex information always comes from an intelligent mind. We don't find messages arising from random processes. Why view the language of life differently? DNA's 4-letter alphabet forms genes, the recipes for proteins, the molecular machines of life. The precision required is extraordinary. A single error can cause devastating disease. This specificity is hard to reconcile with the idea of unguided random mutations. The process by which DNA is read and translated is a marvel of engineering. Molecular machines read, transcribe, and translate DNA into proteins in a coordinated, complex process. This system of information storage and manufacturing far exceeds any technology we've created. To believe this arose by chance requires a leap of faith. DNA feels like a message, a glimpse into the mind of the creator. The more we learn, the more we see the signature of supreme intelligence. Genetics doesn't disprove God. It provides a powerful reason to believe in a brilliant and intimate creator. The cell is not a simple blob, but a bustling metropolis of intricate design. Inside, we find power plants, transport networks, communication systems, and a command center, all working in harmony. Mitochondria convert food into energy. The endoplasmic reticulum manufactures and ships proteins. The Golgi apparatus packages and labels them. The cell membrane is a smart border, controlling what enters and leaves, communicating with the outside world. A cytoskeletal network provides structure and highways for molecular cargo. Motor proteins transport supplies along these highways. All these systems are coordinated, directed by DNA's information. The integrated complexity challenges a purely materialistic explanation. The cell looks less like an accident and more like the work of a master engineer. For a scientist of faith, the laboratory is a place of profound worship. Every discovery, every glimpse into life's workings is a moment of connection with the Creator. This transforms science from an intellectual exercise into a spiritual journey. Many great scientists, from Newton to Kepler, saw their work as exploring God's creation. The belief in a rational creator motivates the search for order and patterns in nature. Faith gives scientific work deeper meaning and purpose. The quest for knowledge is about uncovering the truth of God's world. Medical breakthroughs become opportunities to participate in God's work of healing. Science doesn't weaken faith, it reinforces it. Understanding the mechanics magnifies awe, revealing the majesty of the Creator. The laboratory bench can be as much a place of worship as any church pew.
Let's shift from the microscopic to the cosmic. For centuries, science saw the universe as eternal and unchanging, no need for a creator. But 20th century discoveries revealed the universe had a definite beginning. Observing distant galaxies, astronomers found the universe is expanding. Running the clock backward, everything originated from a single point, the Big Bang. This scientific discovery echoes the ancient words. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The idea of a beginning was a cornerstone of Judeo-Christian thought, now affirmed by modern cosmology. The evidence for a singular moment of creation aligns with the biblical account. Science and faith converge in this remarkable way. The Big Bang suggests a moment before which the universe did not exist. This raises the question, what or who caused the universe to begin? Science can't answer this fully, but it points toward a cause beyond nature. The cosmos itself hints at something or someone outside of space and time. The universe is exquisitely fine-tuned for life. Fundamental constants, gravity, nuclear forces, electron mass, are set with astonishing precision. Change any value slightly, and life becomes impossible. Some propose a multiverse to explain this, but there's no evidence for it, just speculation. The other possibility, fine-tuning, is the result of purpose and design. The cosmos appears calibrated by a creator for life to exist. This is not ignorance, but an inference to the best explanation. Precision and foresight suggest a fine-tuner. The heavens declare the glory of a cosmic architect.
When we look at the evidence, a remarkable picture emerges. Biology reveals the complexity and information in DNA, a language of life. The cell is a microscopic city, defying explanation by chance. Astronomy shows the universe had a beginning and is finely tuned for life. Both the very small and the very large point to a purposeful creator. This convergence is compelling, a consistent pattern of order and elegance. Science hasn't proven God, but it makes belief in a creator intellectually satisfying. Faith is not a blind leap, but a well-reasoned step into the light. The real question isn't science or faith, but where the evidence leads. Consider the findings of science as a source of wonder, not a threat to belief. Is our intricate, finely tuned reality a grand accident, or the work of creative intelligence? Science describes the how, but not the why. The evidence from science can be signposts pointing to a deeper reality. For many, these signposts point compellingly toward God. Faith is enriched by facts, strengthened by discovery. The honest pursuit of truth through science and faith can lead to a more complete, awe-inspiring vision of our world and its creator.